is Dalia, and I'm part of the horticulture team here at Rogers Gardens. And today I want to tell you about some of the new 2013 plants that we've got here. I wanted to start off with the AARS winners for the roses. There were quite a few of them, but I asked Lori Chafin, she's our rosarian, what her favorite three were and why, and this is what she picked out. First one is Twilight Zone, which is a wonderful grandiflora. This rose is amazing. It's disease resistant. It has a really nice round shape to it. It blooms non-stop throughout the year. It has a wonderful, really nice little slight fragrance of spices. This is just so beautiful. The color, if you've ever read a fairy tale about a prince wearing a velvet robe, this is what that color looks like. Our next pick for the 2013 AARS winner of the greatest roses this year is Oh My. And I think they named it Oh My because oh my is it gorgeous. This is spectacular. It just looks like velvet. It's a floribunda, so it's got a long blooming habit. It's perfectly nice round shape, kind of adds a really nice shrubbish feeling into the landscape. I highly recommend this. It's also disease resistant. Our next big winner is Sparkle and Shine. Sparkle and Shine is out of this world gorgeous. Look at how beautiful of a clear yellow that is. It's also got a nice little fragrance to it. It's disease resistant. It's a floribunda, so it's just, loaded. Well, look at all the buds and blooms. It's going to any minute going to pop out, and it's going to look like this just about all year round. Okay, my personal new favorite 2013 winner is the Alyssum, this perennial Alyssum. This is amazing. You can plant these around your pots like this and they'll just cascade over non-stop year round. These are just amazing. They come in this white, they come in this beautiful purple. I stuck this rose in here just because I want you to see what a beautiful complement this is for underneath your roses. Scabiosa Vivid Violet is the new 2013 Scabiosa. This is amazing. This Scabiosa is loaded with buds, ready to explode with color, and it's disease resistant. I know a lot of people that say that have had the Scabiosas of this last year's variety will get powdery mildew, etc. But this variety here will not. And it has a wonderful compact habit, and it makes a wonderful cut flower. This next plant is actually an oregano, but it's an ornamental oregano, and it is out of this world spectacular. When this is cascading out of the pot or out of a raised bed, people have to walk by and say, what is it? It needs the full sun, and when it's in full bloom, it has these out of these world, look at these gorgeous little perfect rosettes that come out of it, and it blooms all spring, summer, and fall. We have a new English lavender, and I'm so excited about it. This one is called Thumbelina. It has a really nice compact habit, so after it's done blooming, if you just cut it back, it'll rebloom and then rebloom again. So that's 3 times of blooming in 1 year. It's super aromatic, and I think everybody should have one of these in their garden. The next plant that I absolutely love is the Seabreeze Fleabane. This is really a wow factor in the garden. This thing doesn't stop blooming practically all year long. It has a really nice round mound habit. It is totally drought tolerant. It does need the full sun, but this is just a fabulous plant if you just really want a big blanket of color. Now, if you love succulents, you have got to add these beautiful Hens and Chicks into your garden. We've got 3 different varieties. I've got the Greeny Eye, I've got the Red Cobweb, and I've got the Black Hens and Chicks. These are so amazing. Look at how they mound up. They are so wonderful in your containers. You can put them in the borders. They're just so much fun, and I just love all the little baby chicks that come out of these. This is for full sun to partial shade, and I just love these new varieties. Now, I've got to tell you one of my favorite things in the whole wide world, and that is Lily of the Valley. I know most people are used to the fragrant little tiny lily of the valley back east, but we've got these wonderful shrubs that are just wonderful for the landscape. I have two different varieties. I have this one, which is called Prelude, and it stays a lot compact, a lot shorter. It needs the partial shade. It will not do well in the full sun, and it'll only get about 2 to 3 feet tall by 2 to 3 feet wide, and gets loaded with these beautiful lily of the valley blooms all spring and into summer. And now I have here the lily of the valley that's called the Brouwer's Beauty. This is more of a 5 to 6 foot tall shrub, very hardy for the partial shade. Also just billows out with these beautiful white flowers, and it just is just a wonderful hardy shrub and makes a wonderful screening as well. My next plant is the Ceanothus Victoria. This is a California lilac. This is fabulous for the coastal planting. This is an incredible big scale shrub that gets about 10 to 12 feet tall. It's extremely drought tolerant. It gets loaded with these beautiful blue flowers all over it all spring long. And this just makes a wonderful hedging and is just such a wonderful plant for any seaside garden. Once again, this is Dalia, and thank you so much for joining me today. It was so exciting for me to bring you all these wonderful new 2013 plants. We've got so many more. Come on down and check out what we have, or at least come on down and stop and smell the roses. Everything looks so beautiful here.